Hello, this is Tim Campso with TBC Action Coach of Indiana with our Business Spotlight series. The purpose is to interview local business owners and promote them through our social channels and email database as a way to help them to grow. This is a free service that we're providing because if every small business is strong, then the economy is strong. Today, I have the pleasure of speaking with Debbie. Debbie, welcome. It's great to have you on the program today.
Great to be here. Thank you, Tim.
So let's start with having you introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about your background.
Fantastic. My name is Debi Stanton, and I am the president and owner of Pennant Publications. We're a local publishing company. A lot of people don't even know that we're in the area, so we're trying to get that news out there. I started out in 2010 publishing Pennant Magazine, which is a magazine for literary writers and authors and poets, etc. And then I moved on to becoming a publisher, and I believe it was early 2015. And since then, we've published about 1,100 books. So.
Oh, wow. Fantastic. So tell us a little bit more about your business. If I was to ask you for your commercial for your business, what would you tell folks?
Oh, I love that. Our motto for the business, our tagline, if you will, is everyone has a story. What's yours?
Oh, cool.
I believe in promoting new, undiscovered authors. I myself started out writing books many years ago, and I was traditionally published by another local publisher. It was not a great experience because I failed to get feedback. They underpriced my book, just a lot of things that to me didn't click as things that a publisher should do. Never marketed my book, that kind of things. So in 2014, my husband and I got married, and in early 15, he had written a book and he was shopping it around to publishers. So I said, I always wanted to start my own publishing company, and a lot of my friends, I helped them publish their books, and they said you should. So that kind of catapulted us into Pennant Publications because he has a mind for business. I said, I know how to publish, I know how to write, I just don't know a lot about business. So between the two of us, we were up and going within 2 weeks. We had one illustrator, one editor, and then I did everything else myself, other than the finance side. My husband does that. So now we have about 60 staff, I think, and about 400 authors. So we have really grown in the last few years.
Congratulations. That's amazing.
Thank you.
So Debbie, tell us, who do you serve? Who's your best customer? We call that a target audience.
Actually, my target audience is the authors. Mm-hmm. And then by proxy, we also serve their customers, whoever their readers are. So we have our own website, which is pennantpublications.com. Readers can order their books right on there. There's pictures of the authors, pictures of our staff. We have different contests. And every year we have a writers conference, which used to be in person in Nashville, Indiana. But the last year it's been Zoom. And then this year it's April 24th, and it will also be on Zoom. But that helps new authors get in touch with us, learn things. We have speakers. It's an all-day conference from like 10 to 4. So I guess our target audience is a wide range.
Yeah. And is there any type of authors that you specialize in, or is your service available for anybody?
Almost anybody. We don't do anything that's explicit. We have a lot of Christian authors, and probably I would say we specialize in children's books because that was our big push when we first started. And a lot of people know us for that. But we do publish a lot of novels. We've published coloring books. Just a lot of things, other than, as long as it's not explicit, we won't publish that. So
okay, fantastic. So you mentioned already that your conference had to go virtual, but what's been the greatest impact that COVID has had on your business?
Honestly, I'll tell you, I was working a full-time job and at Pennant Publications part-time. My full-time job, I got the opportunity to take early retirement, so I did that. And so Pennant Publications has blown up since I'm able to do it full time now. And actually more people were home. So I think our business flourished believe it or not, during COVID because people were reading more.
Yeah.
So I think it was a pretty good effect. And we got a lot of new authors because they were writing more. So I think it didn't do us too much harm.
Yeah, fantastic. Congratulations for that.
Yeah.
So we've had to all make a number of pivots in our business to be able to, accommodate the changing environment with COVID. What are one or two actions that you've made to make a difference in your business, and how's that been working for you?
Well, hiring additional staff has helped. We have a full-time marketing director. Well, actually, she's part-time, but she works with our authors directly to get their books in different places. And I've had to hire additional illustrators, additional editors, book formatters, things like that. So the staff has grown as a result of the increase in the business. So
Wonderful. So here's an interesting question, Debbie. It's been said that smart people learn from their mistakes and wise people learn from the mistakes of others. So what mistakes have you made along the way that you'd be willing to share to help other entrepreneurs learn from your experience?
oh boy, everybody makes mistakes. Just learning to be a better publisher. When I started out, I would just, format the basic book. I've learned that you can do little tricks that make it look more attractive. What colors, covers are better. Just doing more research and learning more from my authors. I mean, an author will tell me, well, can we do this? Can we do hardback? Yeah. Well, now we do paperback, hardback, ebook, and audiobook, which is something we just started in the last 6 months or so. So just continuing to grow. You have to be open to new challenges and new opportunities.
Wonderful. Thank you for sharing that. So second last question here. I'm going to get your contact information to provide with this video when we post it, but is there anything else that we should include? Do you have any types of offers that you're running, or what's the best way for folks to find out if you're the right fit for them?
Great. Yeah, actually, for bookstores or coffee shops, any place that would like to carry our books, we offer a 40% discount. So they can email me directly once you give them my contact information. So that's something we do. Our books are also available through Ingram, which is an international distributor. A lot of libraries and schools and things like that order through them. So they're all available on there too. So, and then again, our website. So.
Right. Fantastic. And then in order to learn more about if you're, from a publishing standpoint, if you're the right fit for an author, what's the process for that?
We have a submissions page on our website. A lot of authors, because we're not one of these huge companies, they think that we're not a traditional publisher. However, we are a traditional publisher. We do not, if someone has a novel and they submit it, we do not charge them to publish the book. We pay 50% royalties, which is good after, of course, obviously the printing and expenses. But a lot of people are a little weary because some authors have been burned. There are a lot of vanity publishers out there who want to charge them thousands of dollars to publish their book. And we don't do that. So we're always happy to, and we work closely with our authors. I mean, you're never going to go more than probably a few days before you hear back from me. So we work closely with them.
Wonderful. I love the personal touch. So last question here, Debbie. Tell us what has been most inspiring to you during all the craziness of the past year?
I think my inspiration comes from my authors and my staff because I see their zest to get their book out there and how excited they are when they get it published. And I remember that feeling. I remember coming home the first time. My first book was The Daring Adventures of Donnie the Dachshund. And with the first day I came home and had that box of books, I mean, there's no feeling in the world to hold a book in your hand that is yours. You wrote the story, you had it published. So I think, their stories, and they're all individual. We've published everything from children's books to nonfiction. Just hearing their opportunities. And, the one downside right now is with COVID that they can't get out there and do book signings. That's something we've tried to work around with, Zoom and, and we actually had a promotion with Chick-fil-A where they had our authors do videos and they put them on their Facebook site. So that was really cool.
Oh, fun. That is cool. So thank you so much, Debbie. That concludes the interview. For those listening, if you are an aspiring author, if you are looking for a different publisher to give you more of a personal touch and somebody who's going to care about you and take you through the process, please reach out to Debbie. Like I said, we'll include the contact information along with this video. So reach out to her, find out more about how she can help you become a published author or continue to expand your current portfolio of books that you've written. Debi, it's been a pleasure learning about you and your business today, and I wish you tremendous success.
Thank you. And thank you for the opportunity. And everyone, reach out.
All right, have a fantastic day.
You too. Bye-bye.